Now to a GMA exclusive. PGA star Billy Horschel and his wife Brittany, they're sharing their story in their first TV interview since Brittany revealed her struggle with alcoholism. Now she's in recovery, 1 year sober, and we're going to speak in a moment, but first, here's their story. In May, 30-year-old golfer Billy Horschel nabbed his fourth PGA title after a difficult year both on the course
left it out.
and off. With a private struggle he revealed publicly right after winning.
This is probably the most emotional, I'm sort of speechless. Life gets in the way sometimes, and I'm not able to talk about it right now. But it's just a lot of stuff happened in the last year, and this is nice.
The next day, his wife Brittany, with a surprising post online, revealing she was an alcoholic, and that this weekend marked 1 year sober for me, but also marked a hard-fought year for Billy. Adding that her husband silently battled through a very sad, scary, and trying time. Billy, you are my rock and the living testament of unconditional love. And we got to say welcome to Billy and Brittany. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. And you know, what a remarkable story, incredible story, and such bravery for you, Brittany, to be here to share this with us. And you were struggling with alcohol, but you hid this from Billy. And is it true that you were filling water bottles with vodka?
Yes, for many years, yeah, hiding them around the house, hiding them around hotel rooms. I was hiding how much I was drinking. He knew that, you know, I'd drink a couple glasses of wine at night, but other than that, I really kept it hidden from friends and family, and especially Billy.
And you had an infant, Skylar. You had a baby.
Yes.
And so how were you able to make it through the day?
I would wake up and I would have some sort of drink. Most likely it was Vixine vodka with orange juice, and then just slowly keep drinking throughout the day. I was able to take care of her, but it wasn't at any energy level that it was sad for her, because the quality of her life was suffering because of how my life was.
And Billy, for you, at what point did you realize that Brittany had a serious problem that required help?
I felt like, you know, we go back to 2012 is when, you know, instances happened that, you know, sort of sparked light now that there was an issue. But probably wasn't until after Skylar was born that probably 6-8 months she started drinking again, and probably around end of 2015, beginning of 2016, I realized that there was a really big issue here. And we would have conversations about her drinking. I said, hey, how about we just, you know, stop drinking for a couple weeks, you know, maybe only drink wine. But obviously, I knew it was a bigger situation than that.
And after you realized that, Brittany, you went to a treatment facility for 2 months,
yes,
which took you away from your child. So was that a scary experience or
Yeah, that was the hardest part, leaving Skylar. I was very hesitant at first, but soon realized that it was the best thing for her, the best gift I ever gave her.
And during that time, you're in treatment for 2 months. Billy, you have to take on the child by yourself. You stayed on tour. You moved into a new house. So was there a point in time where you were like, I don't know if I can hold all this together? Yeah,
it was tough. I had great support from family and friends. My dad came and lived with me for a couple months while we moved into a new house. I miss, you know, 4 or 5 events I usually play on the PGA Tour just to be home and be with Skylar. Only 2 events I played in those 2 months were the U.S. Open and the British Open. So it was tough because she ran the household. She paid all the bills. She did everything. She was great and allowed me to focus on my career. And then I had to come back and learn what bills need to be paid, what bills are automatically paid, you know, what stuff to throw away, moving from old house to new house. So it was a struggle, and I just had really, like I said, really great family and friend support throughout the entire 2 months she was gone. Now, the bright side, congratulations. You've been sober a year now.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
So, and I know it's not difficult. How hard has it been for you to publicly come out and tell your side of your story?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was almost just a sense of relief as well. I was, like Billy had said, we talked about me coming out publicly, and it just, with him winning at my 1 year mark, it was the perfect time for me to tell everybody that, you know, I'm an alcoholic, and I'm proud of being an alcoholic and how far I've come. And I just, not everybody is comfortable with coming public, and I am, so I feel like I have almost a sense of duty to share my story to help others.
And I'm glad you're sharing it, because I think this really is going to help a lot of others who are struggling in this way and keeping it to themselves. And Billy, it seems for you also, you've had to change a lot about yourself in this as well.
Yeah, obviously, you know, she was an alcoholic. She had issues drinking, but our relationship together as a husband-wife was not great. You know, we needed to work on that. That was a little bit of issue that led her to drinking. So for me to be more open, more communicate better with my wife, and our relationship was a massive thing that we learned how to do at a rehab facility.